is a tenth between 4th place and 11th.
Oh, Ross became a spaceman.
Spaceman?
Uh-huh. You are currently... No, no, you're sitting in a gravel trap.
Yeah, no. I go see it. Like, I could go with different people.
Also, I won that game at Madden, Ishmael, by 30. Because I'm not allowed to win by more than 35 points.
Why?
Because if you do, some Madden leagues have it where if you win by a certain amount of points, it's just disrespectful to your opponent. So that's what that was.
What are you meant to do? Kick the ball out?
You basically have to you're meant to put it onto a chew clock so time goes round quicker, basically. And then you have to run the ball every single down.
Are there really no under 19 players playing in the Serie A? Because my 15-year-old right mid with an average rating of 6.37 has won the under 19 player of the month. Part of the low determination kids up to 5 now.
Hey, got some determination.
It's a 25% increase. Ooh.
Anything? Watch there be an absolute huge crash at the start.
That would be.
That's my dad.
First thing you heard in the world.
I'm probably like one of the only few Ferraris driving.
Ferraris come few and far between, but when they are...
There's a Ferrari in front of me, but it'll all be Lamborghinis and fucking Porsches.
Yeah. Anything that isn't F1's cringe because everybody just uses Porsche because they're the best.
Yeah.
They're the best at anything they touch.
Porsche can be going at F1 soon.
Yep. But they've said it by 2025 before they do because they're not joining until they get rid of MPUH.
Yeah.
It's too complex and they're not sitting in the back for 3 seasons while they work it out.
That rolling standings thing at the top on the stream. That only updates when I cross the line.
Oh.
Alright, I'm first 15.
There's not a sector lining.
The ability's not gonna have great running. Singletary's not great. They've missed that throw. I am very lucky.
I really wish Steve would hurry up and pick.
What are we waiting on in this actually? I haven't seen. Oh, there's still no draft shits. Alright.
I mean, I started 10th, but I think I'm like 5th now.
I mean, I don't want to go to bed until I've done my 2 picks, but like, I don't think I'm going to wait when it comes to my turn.
The guy to the PS5 chat, PS5 chat is coming in. Is coming in and voting for Europa League and that for you guys, and for the PS4 one, because the status of getting a PS5 apparently. Oh yeah, the PS4 one, the Europa League one, and the PS5, the Champions League one.
But I've got a PS5 button and the PS4 one, so
Interesting. If only there was a PS3 league for the conference. Fuck sake, Leon.
I was cool with some sex.
Leon seems to reckon I'll be able to beat him.
Oh, I played Leon. I have not played you. Leon got saved by having Donnarumma. I scored 4 times, but I could have easily had double figures. Which, to be fair, probably explains why you went Donnarumma, but that's beside the point.
Well, I'm gonna need some form of saviour, especially if it's an AI that's in charge of it. I can't wait for somebody to put the next crap out.
I think I know who I'm gonna go with in the thing.
I've got 2 picks in the PS4 one, which I like.
The PS4 one, I think I know who I'm going with. I need to go up and make sure he hasn't been picked yet, but... How is that not a pick, Hooker? Come on. Say that again?
You can tell me, because I don't get a chance to steal them.
Oh yeah, as long as you don't put anything in chat, I've got to go Goretzka. I don't know if he's already been picked. I haven't been paying attention.
I don't think anybody's taken centre mid other than De Bruyne.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Goretzka. Goretzka to feed in Mbappe. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say no to that.
I can't decide if I go centre and up front or I go defence.
Someone just said to have a 30-minute time limit between your picks. I think that's been too much on the other side. Whilst I think 4 hours is too much,
Yeah.
I don't think 30 minutes is enough. Oh, I might.
4 hours is a long time.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. You see, Trucker, I play Madden, right? Which has leagues exactly as we're doing now for FIFA, but actually built into the game. And they take weeks to complete. Literally, it will take, if you've got an active league, at least... Well, yeah, you can have Discord and everything, you go through, but you have to be on to actually pick the player. Yeah, it takes at least a week to do, and if your players in that league are actually active. Obviously, the more people we have in the league, the longer it takes, vice versa.
That is annoying.
You're annoying. Am I wrong?
I've got Derrick Henry. I forgot I have Derrick Henry.
Could you imagine how much hassle it would be to do an FM now for people fucking not being able to decide the task?
Mate, I'm so down to do a football manager when that comes out.
Bro, football manager are so... They've made a lot of changes as well now. So you know how before, like with restrictions, you could have restrictions, sorry, not restrictions. If you want to restrict things, you kind of, it's really hard to like set it up properly, you know what I mean? Like, now you can add in like actual like, things for each, like, how do I word this? So, for each round of picks as well, you can put in like criteria, like restrictions. So you could say first round pick you can only allow English players, or second round pick you can only allow Italian. There's added settings to that now, especially. There's a lot more like things you can do. It's really cool.
That's an interesting way of going about it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that would go down if you were to like, oh yeah, you know the first round where you can pick every good player in the world. We're gonna limit you to English players.
Well, I mean, that's to make it add a bit of spice to it. You don't obviously have to do that. But...
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Imagine if someone came out with that in a thing, how much they'd get slandered for it, though.
Yeah. Well, we did one where the only draft we did was you only allowed English players, and yeah, it was
For the whole thing.
yeah, you were only
Yeah, I
allowed
was
to
going
pick
to go
English
on
players.
it, but swung at the first corner in practice, so I went for on it.
Hudson and Dolly.
No, he was shit my friend last year. Not good. Because you don't actually use the players, so...
He's also watching him change his nationality.
No, Columbus...
Not yet.
What's he trying to change it to?
I think he's changing it to Ghana. Yeah.
Oh, Ghana.
After all the racism in the Euros, he's like,
Yeah, he hasn't changed it.
play for you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, he hasn't changed it yet, but I know people like Antonio and that are going.
Scored the penalties. They would have been national heroes. So.
Yeah, it works either way when you're in the sport. When you're in sport, though, innit? If you mess up, you're remembered for fucking up. Yeah, you're remembered for the fuck up. But if you actually say if they won that Euros, he would have been. Yeah, he would have quite literally got. He probably would have got knighted for winning that. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think they would have gotten an order of stuff, or they would have...
They would have been given something. Yeah.
The Italian players who win the Euros got what's it called? I don't know what it's called, but like they've got some like thing next to their name. I don't know what they call it. Like Ciro Immobile, every Euro winner for the Italian team. Yeah, Cavalieri Omri. Or OMRI.
Yeah, it's effectively what we like our knighthood in it.
Yeah. It's the Order of the Merit of the Italian Republic. It's a senior order of knighthood.
Yeah,
It's the highest ranking honor of the Republic.
They would 100% if 100% had these guys won the Euro in the summer, they would have got knighted 100% because we haven't won a fucking major tournament since '66. So it would have been more than deserving.
I'm just saying.
What's his order thing in the shed? He's got something.
He has, but it's
him and Kane both have one, and Sterling. They have the same.
not a knighted. Is it?
It's an MBE.
MBE, yeah.
MBE, member of the British Empire. That's the thing. Rashford has it for feeding kids. Kane has it for being top goal scorer at the World Cup.
Just slightly different.
Good job, Harry. Well done, mate. Marcus fed the kids.
Yeah, the problem is they were never going to do anything more for Rashford, purely because he literally went against the entirety of government.
Any man against the Tories, in my opinion, is a goat. Like, straight.
If you go against the entirety of government, you're lucky you're not a wanted man instead of a guy with a fucking MBE.
No, but he went against the government and fucking won.
Yes, that's my point. He
fucking won.
imagine going against something the size of government and actually winning. That's enough. That would be better for me to brag about than the actual footballing achievements. Yeah. I could be like, oh yeah, I played in the final of a European Championship and the semi-final of a World Cup, but I bet government. I'd much rather have that. He's now also an American citizen, apparently. Well, that technically constitutes enough. Yes, anyone with any sort of money doesn't pay tax here. What do you mean? They all fucking pay the tax in Monaco or St. Lucia and Nevitz and places like that. Bye, Ishmael. Obviously. Absolute top tier Hamilton fan, Ishmael is.
Oh my god. I was like, to win this match, FIFA, to have some chance of being put into position to but we can wish, we can hope. Right. We're doing speed football, we're playing speed football, and if I lose the match, it's not getting the ball. It's not too high level tackle. He's lying on the floor.
What do you mean? That is 100% a high level tackle.
Kick the ball past that line.
Man, I'm not getting large chunks of yards when it comes to running the ball. But I'm also not getting small chunks of yards either, and it's really pissing me off.
What, you just keep ending up with first down?
Basically, I keep getting 9 yards because 10 yards is enough. 10 yards is enough to make one of my players get an ability, which makes him pretty much impossible to tackle. Like he always breaks the first tackle, no matter what. But the fact that I keep getting 9 yards means that I can't get that ability, but I'm always gonna get first down because then I have 3 shots at it, and it's really getting on my nerves. There it is. There's the first down. There's the first 10-yard gain anyway. I mean, I'm down for that. I'm good, looking forward to it because I get a shit ton of packs. Derrick Henry just got back-to-back 10-yard gains. We'd love to see it. I'm pretty sure Derrick Henry now has his X factor, which is the ability thing. Oh, he's back then.
My internet completely exploded. Like, for the last, 20 or so seconds when you guys were talking, before I left, you guys were, so robot-y and, every other word was cut off, so I was losing my mind, trying to figure out what you guys were speaking. And then you guys, and then there was no audio, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's died again. Perfect. So then I shot myself. Now I'm back.
See, that happens to me every other day for me.
You shoot yourself?
No, my Wi-Fi dies.
Your Wi-Fi dies. Get that Wi-Fi.
Don't fucking install it.
Oh. Well, I don't.
4 or 5 volts.
It's very annoying for me. There's 5 on the other side of the street, but I don't have 5 yet. Not on my side.
That's pretty bad.
I don't even have a fucking. I don't have a modem. My internet's a 5G hotspot thing.
Are you what?
Yeah. It's a 5G router thing. So it just has a 5G hotspot really, and stuff like connected. But it's the same price as normal internet.
Wow.
But I have a wired, there's wireless wired thingy that you put them in a plug and you connect them to the wire.
Yeah.
With a LAN cable. So it's fine. It's fine. It's way. Okay. I used to have 10 megabytes per second, or megabits per second. Now it's 100. On my computer it's 250. On on everything else like on the 250.
Okay.
It's
not bad.
Mind-blowing when it changed. I also used to tend like say I want to download a game. I'm like, okay, I'll have it done by next weekend. So,
yeah, I still have to wait about a day for a fucking game to download. It's taking the piss.
It's game changing. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh yeah, I know the pain. I used to use my own phone hotspot, not hotspot. I used to use my mobile data in my house because it was faster in my room than the Wi-Fi in my room. Because the Wi-Fi signal in my room is absolutely static. Like I've realized my room is a dead zone.
My room is awful for the internet. It keeps cutting in and out every so often. It's ridiculous.
I never had any like stuff set up in my room because there was no point because I couldn't play upstairs if I wanted to in my room. I couldn't do anything upstairs in my room because it just fucking not work. So I had it all downstairs. But then like the lockdown happened and I got new internet and it was just a lot better.
Fair enough.
So, it was quite interesting. I moved everything in my house, not house. I moved my PlayStation and like I had some monitors that I had. I put them. How the fuck did you put pieces on fucking Madden? How did we make it hard myself?
Oh, fuck off, Stefan Diggs. He just caught a 72-yard pass.
I moved like my place and everything into my room, and then like a week later I got COVID, and it was like what's the time then?
Fair enough. I am streaming if you do want to watch.
Are you? Wait, are you streaming it or share playing it?
Streaming. I can put SharePlay on as well if you want.
I might as well. I'm literally not even doing anything on my PlayStation. Is that your like? Are you trying to say yourself, Rocky? You're honest to fuck.
There you go. I've just picked this guy off in the end zone where he's trying to throw for a touchdown. Yeah, it's still another 10 yards for Derrick Henry. Oh, what a tank! What an absolute tank!
So down, how have you not scored that?
When you get on to watch this share screen, you will see how much of an absolute tank my running back is. Number 22.
Oh, Jesus.
That's that Derrick Henry that I was talking about, that I've told you about beforehand.
You see him running at you, bro.
You see him running at you, it's just like, yeah, I'm not tackling. He got 22 mile an hour on a touchdown run the other week. That guy running 22 mile an hour at you, you are not wanting to tackle him. I do not care who you are.
I told my team proud. Told my team just proud and they're all demotivated.
Don't be proud. Fucking go and slander yourself then. I hate that whenever you try to do something. Oh yeah, I'm trying to uplift the spirits.
I hate when they're fucking like every match they're like, why didn't you sub this guy off? Why didn't you sub this guy off? I'm like, guys.
I'm the manager.
Substitute strikers as well. What do you want me to do?
Also, I'm the manager. Let me do the managing.
The options it gives you as well are so annoying. It's like, oh, we didn't have the options on the bench. Oh, if I listen to the fans, it'd always be thingy. Or it's like, oh, I thought he did really well. Why can't I just say, oh, he was shit today?
Well, you can put additional comments in.
Yeah, but I want them to react to that shit.
Ah, right.
Additional comments.
It will pop up in your interviews whenever you know when you get the.
I used to do it on online things. I used to pop up saying, "Oh, you're right,
Yeah. Hopefulness for Atletico come to Liverpool's not gone very well already.
Oh God, what's the score? And where's my phone?
Liverpool's 2-0 up after 3 minutes.
Jesus.
Salah by any chance? No, Jota, man.
Why couldn't they do that in fucking fantasy football for me?
Man City's 1-1 with Bruges, Leipzig's 1-1.
Ah, no, that was dumb.
Sporting's 1-0 up in Besiktas.
Come on, Leipzig.
Man City are 1-1 right now.
Just, you know.
Ajax are
Even
gonna
if
secure
Liverpool
qualification.
win tonight, which they are, they've already secured top spot.
Come on, Julio.
Oh, that's someone sent off.
Wait, he got
Dortmund
sent
just
off,
scored.
but it was a weird sending off.
You see, this is how it.
How long it took the Atalanta goal to be decided yet.
2 minutes 6 seconds, and of course Harry Maguire is playing them onside. Yes, I was watching that game while streaming the sprint, and it was painful. It was painful.
You must have been fucking gassed over Ronaldo.
Oh, I was. Oh, his first one. Well, you can watch the stream. The first goal got my reaction on stream. The second one, I fucking screamed.
But the second one was class, like just Ronaldo.
But yeah, if you watch,
It's a cheat code. It's not fair.
yeah, if you're watching the game, you can see what I actually have to do. Touchdown, let's go. Yeah, number 2 and number 22 are the two best players on this offense. The only problem is number 2 is 35, I think.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he may have an X factor, which, as you can see at the bottom of his thing, like the bottom of his like player, he'll have an X underneath, which means he has abilities, which I'll show you when I get back on offense. But yeah, this is only my second week with this team, because I joined midway through this season, and I lost the first one because my quarterback's crap. But I seem to be in a good position here. This is a screen.
You know, also is when the managers.
Get it?
Oh no, the report is like, you've got a historically bad record. he's fucking managing Man City. It's like, oh, you've got a historically bad record against Pep. Like, his team probably plays one player more than I play my entire club. Fuck off. What do you want me to do? My owner was here in League 2. I don't think he's actually
Yeah.
a billionaire.
My if you just saw that there, my defense is not overly great. However, he's got number 14 is the player to look out for. Hail Mary, it is picked off! Come on, offensive lineman, what's going wrong? Come on, Josh Allen. No, block! Oh, that's half time. Yeah, Amani Hooker.
You like hookers, do you?
17-3 half time. It's essentially just a 15-minute. It's just essentially like a 15 half an hour break. It's just football, essentially, just with a lot of adverts.
But like, obviously, yeah, I know they get a break. That's kind of stating the obvious. But like, what happens about who's on offense?
Oh, basically, if you win the toss in the first half, basically, at the start of the game, they do a toss, much like they do in football. If you pick to defer the football, which is basically let them attack first, you'll attack first in the second half. If you choose to go first on offense for the first half, they'll start on with the ball at the start of the second half. Also, these Ishmael. These are what I'm on about. These. What you have to do is underneath. The yellow is what the big factor one, the big ability does. So you see where Derek coming. Yes, and it's.
Someone goes for a tackle.
Yes, and by increased chance, it means. There you go. It means that. As in, it will quite literally break the first tackle. I'm almost certain it's every time. I don't think I've ever seen it miss. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it miss break the first tackle.
Yeah. Wait, who am I playing? I've got 3 games left. There's the Inventus and I think Emperors. I could actually finish them.
Basically, now the only way.
Actually, Juventus and not
Port Deborah.
Yeah, now, Ishmael, the only way I can lose this X Factor that's on the bottom of Derrick Henry is for him to stop me for a loss, basically. So if I keep advancing the ball forward when I'm running the ball with Derrick Henry, he can't do about my X Factor. It will stay on the bottom, and he will break every single first tackle, basically every time on the ground at the very least. But yes, my quarterback leaves a lot to be desired. I say that. But yeah, now you see well, you see these momentum things at the bottom of the screen, my bottom left. Basically, that's things that happen during the game. So if I'm playing really well, like I am right now, you see the blue bar at the top is all the way light blue in my end. They'll say here, so zoned out would be that they can't get X factors, and I can see their intended pass. So like little things that happen. So it's basically momentum on FIFA, just on steroids.
Oh, it's my birthday in the game.
Yeah. I've got another game to go after this.
I'm my birthday in Japan.
Oh, winning downfield! Julio Jones! I can't. Ah. How? How does one get stuck on Discord? How is that even possible? Hold on. It's not. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Well, we've got Reaper's picks in for Reaper's managed to hold up the entire thing for an hour. Yeah, and who do you think he picked? I'm guessing game. No, I've got Lacroix. No, neither of them are right, but one of the teams is right. I'll let you decide that one. already got Saka. No. It's the only attack you haven't mentioned, which makes me weird. It's Saka by any chance a right mid or left mid in FIFA? Then remind me why he's gone for another right mid. Yeah. And the other one is a defender, which is going to get massacred left, right, and centre. No, it's still Arsenal. Still Arsenal. No.
Not Gabriel. It can't be Ben White. Ben White is
Yeah. Of course it's Ben White. I don't get what he's doing either, but he's doing it. I think you could be Reaper Trucker quite convincingly. Ah. He is an offensive lineman. You see, there's some rules. You see, there's reason why they put rules in this in leagues, Ishmael. Like some leagues have a score limit. Some is 28. Some is 35. I know some that are. Well, a couple of leagues I am is 28. A couple of leagues are 25, but 35. There's also a limit to how many times you can, how many or how far away you have to be to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, okay.
So basically, that's basically saying that you can't just go for it on 4th down every single time, no matter what. Basically, it has to be sensible as to real life. Because you don't see NFL teams going for it on 4th and 10. Imagine, unless they're down in the 4th quarter, you don't see NFL teams just like, oh yeah, you know what, let's go 4th and 10 against this defense that clearly had our number for the first 3 downs. There's some that you can't go to. If I went for it on 4th down, I'd probably get my highest rated player suspended. Which is not. Yeah, I'd still get the win. But every time I did it, if I lost my highest rated player for every time I did it, 1, there's only 53 people on the roster. And 2...
Oh, it's like you can get them taken off you.
Basically, I get them suspended for either an amount of games or the rest of the season. Which, yes, it is a huge... the whole point is to make you not do it. There's rules against how many receptions the guy can have. So if it's not realistic, so say if one guy catches the ball 15 times and your next guy catches it 5, see, it's clear that you're just funneling it down one person just to stat pad that person, and that guy gets suspended for until the stats level out. So that could be a case of 5 games. It could just be the next game if you're lucky enough to have a good offensive game. There's not really much you can do to regulate defense. You have to always go with 3 men at least rushing the quarterback, otherwise that just allows you to sit 10 in coverage and there's no way to throw the ball at that point. Yeah, you won't have anything. You have to mix up the plays, obviously. So I can't just have one run. Say if I found a run that just gave me 15, 20 yards every time, couldn't stop it. I couldn't just go and play that run 15 times in a game.
Oh fucking hell. Oh, you're beating McNabb fucking teabag afterwards.
But how do you remember all these rules?
Because I have it. Because they've basically got like a list of rules, but they have it in a way where you can always view it. So if it's in specific positions, you can just go back and like, oh yeah, I can do this, this, and this for whatever reason. It's not you don't have to remember them. It's just a case of looking at them, basically. I'm 14 points up.
Who on earth is Aaron Wright?
Aaron, but he's right.
Well, apparently the singer.
Did my keeper just decide not to die? Terrific. Really not great.
How often that happens?
You know, I'm not even saying it's stupid.
People just the people in the. Oh, he nearly picked that off. Oh, am I allowed to go for a 4th down here? Let me have a look at the 4th down list here. Where am I? On the 50. I can do it. If I really wanted to do, I could. But I'm... Ah. Hello. Yeah. Also, I didn't have audio share on. I didn't put audio share on it because I didn't know if you guys would be bothered by that. I'll put it on next time, then that way it doesn't sound like I'm talking to myself. Cause...
I like the idea that.
I've pinned him inside the 10. Actually, that's not inside the 10. This game's lying to me. That's also not the 10-yard line. Well, I think he missed that one by a few yards. Let's go.
I'm first in the PS4 one.
Let's go. We haven't played a game, but...
And I got lucky with draft back.
No! Pick it off, hooker! I'm so immature. Hooker nearly got an interception. Again, Ishmael. Yeah. First, it is a benefit because you do get the double pick. Like, overall, yeah, that's the only problem. Like, that's how it's meant to level it out. The whole point of Serpentine Draft is to quite literally level it out, so you don't. Not catching that. Go away, Beadley. Not letting you have that.
Also, all the schools that I play with, like, friends with schools, all play Xbox. So, they're all looking at their transfer site, and, like, they were talking about Dembele. You know how much Dembele is on Xbox?
How much? What?
What? No way.
Yes. Because we were talking about it, and he was like...
Oh, it's 10-minute quarters. I've only just realised it's 10-minute quarters.
And then we start talking about Nintendo. Is this like 14 PlayStation or something?
Big boy's injured again.
Wow, yeah, Usman Dembele is 30k. 30k in Xbox and 47k on PlayStation. What the fuck? I need less.
It's only half the price.
PlayStation.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right, I'm gonna start the 15. It's 10-minute quarters, Ishmael.
10-minute quarters?
Yeah, bearing in mind the full game's 15-minute quarters. Go away, you're not allowed to tackle Derrick Henry. Look at Derrick Henry. Cannot be tackled. He cannot be tackled. Also, do you...
What did you say? 20 minutes then?
20 minutes more for real games.
No, a real game is 15-minute quarters. 10-minute quarters are what this game is being played on.
Yeah. Oh, 20 minutes left,
Yeah, you could have done that a lot better. Derrick Henry just cannot be tackled. Watch this. Also, my guy's just stuck in motion. Look at this. What a glitch. EA and their glitches, man. Right, now to watch number 22 go at him again.
Yeah, they're like, let's make up our yeah.
Oh, look at this. Look at this, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry down the sideline. He cannot be tackled. This. That guy just missed. He just tagged it. Come on, here we go again. The workhorse. He tagged it again!
Oh my god.
Oh, playing with Derrick Henry is so fun.
Fucking hell.
Real question is, do they get a touchdown?
Pyro, were you the one Holly was talking about her hair colour?
No, it's
Did you
Reaper.
have any input on?
Wait, so what happened?
I didn't want to say anything too much because I realised that you lot are 16, and it doesn't look too good for.
What on earth happened?
Basically, shoot my phone, right? Then right? Yeah.
So to what? To the what? To the what? To the
To
what?
the PS4.
The PS4 draft chat or FIFA
Right.
in ARR.
Then
Right. Why? Why?
I
Why?
don't know.
No one knows. Absolutely no one knows.
Bet or not, let's be honest.
Sounds like a scat move.
I'm so glad that I don't have to share audio on at the moment. It's just a conversation.
I do think so, yeah.
Give me my phone back. She's like, you can't go yet. I was like, fine. I don't care. They'll make some form of joke out of it.
Oh no,
So
what
I
a
put
what a
underneath
shame. You can't delete the picture of her.
I put underneath it.
Yeah.
Underneath it. Free for home.
But you added me. He added me for some reason.
I think it was because he was talking to you before.
It might have been. Oh, I almost picked that off again. You should watch some of these, Ishmael, and see how close I get to picking them off, but it just bounces off my guy's hands.
Okay, so that happened, and then...
Then Reaper came back in.
Massive conversation. And then Leon didn't came in and was like, I'll do the draft pick on tonight. I was like, just Leon casually ignoring everything. And he was like, give me a minute, I'll go back and read it all. I will just send you screenshots.
Oh, okay.
Because there's quite a lot that happened and I can't read it all.
So you got bullied?
No. He didn't get bullied. His friend kind of got.
The little girl.
Don't know what you mean. No, that's just. That just sounds mean when you put it that way.
Oh no, why do all my players think you
Look at that. Picked him off. Use a lurk. I'm better at this game than I am basically at any other game, because I've been playing this with Americans for like 2 or 3 years at this point. I when I started, right, I was in this league with one guy that was one-handed, right?
One-handed?
Yes. Playing Madden with one hand, and he beat me 50 points to none, and he was the best player in the league by a mile, and he almost went pro. He almost went pro one-handed. You see, I don't want to run up the score, but also, whenever I run with Derrick Henry, he just tanks every hit. I can't do anything. Oh my god, he's got an... Oh no, he's holding! He's holding! No, that's coming back. That's it's either holding or illegal blocking the back. Damn it! God damn it. Oh well, I'll just have to run again with Derrick Henry. I can't believe it. Oh, it's 1st and 1. Look at that.
I don't even ask Pyro these questions.
What question?
You see, Felipe got sent off.
I haven't got the match yet. I haven't actually
Basically, he fouled Madden. And the referee was, I think, going to give him a yellow card, and he was telling Felipe come to see him, and Felipe just purely ignored him, so the ref straight sent him off.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
How long is the match?
It was like 4 minutes, the first time.
First and 1.
Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I feel bad.
How many yards does he have?
Nonsense yards, that's for sure. I think he has too many yards. I might be in trouble. I need to see how many yards he's got. I feel bad at this point. 202. 202 for the game. That's milestone. That's the season. Oh, I kicked that really badly. That's seasonal. That's down the bottom season. If the stats for the game come up underneath the scoreline, he's on 202 yards, which isn't non-sim to be fair, because Derrick Henry seems to always break 200 yards. So that's not non-sim. So I think I'm fine. Oh, who's this? And since when did he start breaking tackles?
Some go play Inter. Oh wait, I am playing.
I want to see who got yards passing wise, because I thought I was passing too much, so I started running the ball with Derrick Henry, and I picked him again. Oh no!
Oh god! Oh god!
Shall I? Deep fried pizza. Hold on a minute. Please tell me that's not the case.
I don't need to see a Chicago person. I don't want to look like it. Yeah. What do you mean? How big is it?
Oh my god, he's broken another tackle. He just cannot be stopped.
I wish you said that to me. Oh wow.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Did you hear what Trucker said when you're done cleaning?
Oh wow.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
Oh, what was that again? Well, you muted yourself for it. Well, when you was like, oh, it's my dog is pulling mine. What did you say again, Trucker?
I should be chewing the clock here, right? Shouldn't I?
I mean, he always talks to me. He tells me what a disappointment I am every day. It's lovely.
I should be chewing the clock here. I feel like I'm probably breaking a rule. Oh, that's a flag. I forgot what.
What did you do?
I forgot the play I was calling, and because it was a jet sweep, which is basically the wide receiver comes out from the slot, which is the inside on the left, comes round, runs behind the quarterback, gets the ball and runs with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that takes a long time because he actually has to set up properly and then get out and get under and get the ball. And then I snapped the ball at 1 second on the play clock, so it ran out.
Oh.
And that gives a 5-yard penalty. Which means now I get to run the ball again with Derrick Henry.
Oh my god, wait, how did Chesney score an own goal? He picked up the ball and walked into the net.
Are you joking?
No, genuinely, I think he went to catch the ball but spun around. So imagine like the net is on his right, so he's standing and the line is on his right.
Oh.
My player headed the ball, he caught the ball and spun 180 the other way, carrying the ball across the line. Not even the worst own goal I've seen. I told Tyra this earlier, but basically, I saw it pop up an own goal, but I didn't see the highlight, so I didn't see it. So the highlight came, soccer, and it was my own goal, as in, you know, my team scored it. I'm watching it, right? I'm thinking all that happens is it must hit the crossbar, because it's not in the slow motion, right? It must have hit the crossbar and bounced off my player without knowing, and I'd be annoyed, but you know, that can happen. Nope, it hit the crossbar, bounced on the line, it's in the air, my player heads it straight into the net. He doesn't aim like up or anything, he heads it straight in the net like a poach finish. I don't get why.
Well, I've got to kneel the ball out now. I've got to kneel the game out now, Ishmael. Look where I am. I'm so disappointed that I actually have to kneel the ball. Kneel it, yeah. No, I have to take the knee here because if I score, I'm then above the limit for this league, which is 33 points of a lead.
You're not allowed to have too many points.
You're not allowed to win by too many, otherwise it's considered disrespectful.
Really?
Yeah. Basically, you're not allowed to run up the score. Not only that, Ishmael, it's running up the score, but you also get the stats with it, which throws off like the awards, because the people who get the awards at the end of the year get the upgrades. I didn't like, so if I got a normal dev, which is probably low rated, doesn't do anything proper, like things like that. So if you was to take an Arsenal player, for example, and he gets player of the year or something, or things like that, but MVP, he would get an upgrade to the point that he would be a star or a superstar or an X Factor, and how you get abilities from it, basically. And that's the end of the game, by the way. I won 38-10.
Oh wow.
Yeah, how anticlimactic.
Juventus went down to 10 men because they used all their subs and Fekir got injured. My player then got a second yellow to be sent off 9 minutes later. There goes my advantage.
Well, that was smart.
1-1 actually. Thanks to an own goal by Wojciech Szczesny. We had one shot on target all game.
Well, that's it. There's 2 of the 3 games I've got to play tonight done.
Of course, Sampdoria somehow beat Inter Milan. Of course. Oh my God. I can still finish 10th. If Fuse going team are playing, Atalanta away, they're fucked, surely.
Derrick Henry is just the best person to use.
Fuck's sake, Sampdoria playing Ledge, yeah, I'm fucked. I'm not playing it. There's no way Ledge.
But seriously, Derrick Henry is just the most fun person you can ever use.
There are more fun people in the world. Oh, you're talking about NFL now.
I mean, have you just not watched what I just did with Derrick Henry every play?
I know in general, he's just the most fun person in the world. I think Chock is pretty nifty.
Have we actually had any more picks?
You're really paying attention to aren't you?
We haven't had any more picks in this league.
Oh my god, Pyro, I'm guaranteed 12. I could finish as high as 10.
No, I'm getting screamed at.
What?
Pyro, hair colour.
What?
What?
What's Pyro's hair colour?
No, Pyro. Red or brown? Before we die for
Aww.
I mean, if you're gonna dye your hair, why would you dye your hair back brown? Like, if you're gonna dye your hair, wouldn't you just... Why would you dye it to him?
Oh, is that your pizza, Russell?
Was that your pizza? I thought you got...